Welcome to Scriptural Snapshots, brought to you by Living Faith Ministries in Kaiser, West Virginia, where we bring the living Word of God into your life. I'm Pastor Gordon Brubaker. We're studying about prayer, about how God in Psalm 8:2 says that God has established praise to halt the enemy and the avenger. See, prayer is spiritual violence. Prayer is putting a restraining order on the devil that he cannot go beyond the boundaries that you set. It's also releasing the angels of heaven in the earth and in your life to do what is right in the eyes of God. Excuse me. The first characteristic of a mighty man is that they are ready and willing. Yesterday we started on the second characteristic of a mighty man in the fact that a mighty man is a hero. That's another word to describe this, that mighty men are not just powerful people. They're not just thugs. They're not just throwing their weight around and seeing what they can do and who will submit to them. No, a mighty man is a man of valor. A mighty man is a hero. He fights for right and against what is wrong. Now this is so important. Hebrews 5:14 says that solid food belongs to those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. And I'll tell you, this is a real problem in our world today because you've got people calling good evil and evil good. And so you've got to discern what is right. And the only way you can discern that is not just what you feel or what you think. You discern it by the Spirit of the living God. And I like this about God. He never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So when God says this is right, it's right forever. And if he says it's wrong forever. And the first thing about a mighty man is he is self-disciplined. Oh, man, I'm getting into all kinds of stuff. But a mighty man is self-disciplined. He is controlled. He's ready. He's prepared. He's trained, and he's willing to do that which is right. Hebrews in 1 Chronicles 29:24, it says, all the leaders and the mighty men, and also all the sons of the king of David, submitted themselves to King Solomon. And it's interesting in this verse, they submitted themselves. There's three words that are used to make up that phrase, three Hebrew words. The first one is Nathan, which is to give, to bestow, to grant, to appoint, to assign, or to designate. The second word is Yad, which is an open hand. See, the first is I'm going to bestow, I'm going to grant to you my open hand, which is a sign of that indicates power, the direction of knowing how to use that power, but it also means you have the ability to enforce the power that you have. An open hand is, I'm not afraid of you. It's not a fist. It's an open hand. It's a hand that I'm not coming to you with any guile. I'm not coming to you with any pretense. I'm coming to you honestly, openly. I have gifts, I have talents, I have abilities, and I'm offering them to you and letting you know that I have these. The third word is takath, which means under or beneath. What it means is they have submitted themselves or volunteered to give, to bestow, to grant, to appoint, to assign, to designate their resources, their abilities, their strengths, their open hand under the command of King Solomon. In other words, everything I have now belongs to you. I'm going to give you and who I am and my resources to help you establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. This is what a mighty man is. This is who they are. This is what they do. They are willing to submit themselves to the proper authority, not just to any authority, not to an abusive authority, because they're heroes, as we talked about yesterday. These are not weak, intimidated men. We've got to understand this. They're not weak, intimidated men who were afraid of the king. They weren't coming to Solomon, oh, Solomon, don't hurt us. We give you our authority. Oh, Solomon, please. No. They're not. That's not. They saw themselves as equals to King Solomon. You know, equal in stature, equal in ability, equal in strength, equal in power. They saw them as being equal with him, with special abilities that set them apart, and they yielded themselves to another of equal rank to accomplish and establish a common purpose. Are you a mighty man? Have you yielded the strength that you have to another authority, to a good authority, a strong authority, and say, I'm committing myself to you to establish the kingdom of heaven here in earth. This is what we as Christians do. We have submitted ourselves to God. He saved us. He redeemed us. He brought us out of darkness. He has established us. He set us on the solid rock of Jesus Christ. And now we, in turn, as a mighty man, we don't just go home and say, oh, wow, that was cool. No, we say, Jesus, I'm here to serve you. I'm here for your plans, your purposes, and I yield who I am that your kingdom may increase in my life, in my family, in my community, in my city, in my area, in my region, in my state, in my nation, in my world. This is a mighty man of God. I'm Pastor Gordon Brubaker. God bless you.